Hi. So Oblivion ended, and I remembered there's like gigantic mods for Morrowind. We're gonna start with a Tamriel Rebuilt mod, which those who don't know, that adds all of this of Morrowind's mainland to the game. There's all sorts of stuff to do in all this. Morrowind time, let's go. Hell yeah, Quilla. The meaning of this bathwater is that Ungoth ain't done the skis just yet. But, he could probably drop a little bit more of this crap. His Blessed Spear is actually kind of neat. Constant effect shield 30 points and fortify spear 10 points. Like, that's not nothing. I mean, at 270 strength and 200 endurance, there's not a lot of things that are a threat. Just stalling so Elder Scrolls 6 can come out when I start Skyrim. You think I have that much fucking content to do? You think I have access to that much time? Hope's Fire is still a good sword. This for the Levitate. Yeah, True Flame. That's the one I was supposed to keep. Didn't do that. Well, I mean, I did, but... Hope's Fire and True Flame. Hope's Fire's faster. People are living longer. Believe I'll make it to 2100? I mean, maybe I'll live that long. I don't think there's enough Morrowind content to do that. Looking for any more heavy shit I have. Don't think I do. A lot of weight on me. I gotta get reused to the controls. OPUC 2100? It'd be cool. Tamriel Rebuilt will be 100% complete, and I'll be able to play the whole mod top to bottom before before Test 6 at this rate. It sure feels like that. I thought those were coins next to it. Ungoth's been out for a while. Hey man, they hadn't even properly announced Oblivion, which granted, they announced it right before it came out. Yeah, Wraithguard. And Sunder and Keating. Unique Dwemer artifact. I found this thing on Vivek. Did he just have 2 of these fucking things? Weirdo. And now, Ungoth heard that the quarantine was finally lifted. Probably because everyone who was enforcing it is dead. I'm sure Ungoth had nothing to do with that. Sure, the Hist told him to do something, but he has vacation time until then. He doesn't have to do it right away. And, you know, the 9 are also bugging him about shit. Something about portals, I don't know. I'm sure they'll find someone else to deal with that. Jury-Rig Wraithguard ends up being a left-handed gauntlet, which means dual Wraithguards. Yeah, except for that small little problem that putting on the jury-rigged one permanently lowers your maximum health. Yeah, Ungoth could easily take that, but, still not great. And, it's implied... I actually don't know if that bug is fixed on anything I have. I don't think so. I think there's OpenMW mods for it to fix that bug, because it's... Dialogue implies it's not supposed to be permanent.
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please,
Yeah.
talk.
Gotta get on a boat.
You seem like
greetings.
very good
How do
company.
you do? May we talk? What say you?
What amulet does Goth normally wear? Sure, it's a passive one. Yeah, the Necromancer's Amulet. For those sweet intelligence and the passive regen and spell absorb and resistance to normal weapons. Bring them over 100 intelligence. So hungry and thirsty, go make some liquid to ingest. Make soup, that will solve both problems simultaneously. Owie. I gotta get used to Morrowind's controls. Because, I got accustomed to modern stuff where, you know, E is interact and space is jump, but it's reversed for Morrowind.
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah, cool for you. This is the boat to the mainland,
so where are
right?
you from?
Old Ebenhart. Gotta load it up.
What brings you here, Argonian?
Fucking boat I just got off of.
What makes this smell?
Honor to you, Nerebrine. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, cool. Good to know everyone's gonna keep calling me that. Forever. I'm sure people's fucking face blindness will come back at some point, and I'll be free. Yeah, I'm definitely that dead Chimer.
Ah, yes.
Hides in mud.
What is it,
Always an honor.
Sarah?
Though you've heard it many times from many people, let me say it again. Thank you for everything. Yeah, the rumors? During the major outbreak of the Blight over on Vardenfell. Got so bad the whole island was briefly quarantined. Yeah, I heard. Only a rumor, you've heard it all. Good to know. Yes, we're over here at Old Ebenhart. I think Ungoth was here before at one point during Arena. Could have been. What is this about? That's definitely a symbol, but they forgot to add a tag to it. Princess Morgaya. Pride of Nerusia. Nibbin's Wind. Those are all names for boats, for certain. Owner of the Imperial City of Old Ebenhart, citizen. If you need to declare goods, I suggest you report immediately for the customs office on the south side of town. What? Upon entering the city, you should know there's a very strict list of regulated items must be registered and taxed by the census and excise office before entering the city. Ebony and Dwemer items are protected property of the Emperor. Trade in such goods is controlled under Imperial law. Skooma and moonsugar are illegal to distribute under all circumstances. You have either category of item, please proceed into the harbor officers on the right and speak with the clerk there.
My patience is limited. Want to feel my muscles?
I assume here. Harbor offices.
Speak up!
Not here to chat, speak to Okay.
If you insist.
Suppose you've come to harass me with Imperial bureaucracy as well, have you? Dagon, take those wretched suets. You say fucking Dagon? Made a fetching mess of it, I'll tell you that. Why would an outlander like you care? Leave me to my troubles. You are a tremendous asshole for no fucking reason.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Yeah, or whoever I feel like worshipping. Move along, move along. Oi, Argonian. Holding up the line. Got 15 requests to dock in the past 3 days, and they aren't getting processed any quicker with you badgering me. Clear goods. You see the line? If you're in a hurry, go to the customs office at the gates. Literally told me to come here, so... It's the harbor offices. Okay, sure. Ah, Morrowind. Where everyone's an asshole for no fucking reason. Even after I saved their stupid, dumbass lives. Fort Pelagius. Have you ever named a fort anything else? Assume the customs offices were in the harbor offices, but I was clearly incorrect.
Your bidding, knight?
I know you. What do you want? Old Evanart, grandest city east of the Velos Mountains. I'll have you know, home to all sorts of noble folk. Up in the Ebon Tower and West Side. Lots of shopkeepers and tradesmen, too. There's small folk like us, getting by on a quick septum. All still part of keeping the Empire bustling, though. The Guild of Rat Catchers in the sewers, for example. Mostly native dark elves who've drifted into town. Somebody's got to keep Morrowind's greatest city free from vermin.
May the
Okay.
wind be on your back. Speak freely, friend. The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
Like I said, you know, whoever feels like answering
I'd
shit.
be happy to talk. My
Well, friend,
pleasure, really.
Can we do some business today?
I don't know. East Watch Barracks. A smith. Some guy's house. I think a lot of these are just some people's houses.
Your bidding, knight?
Please go away.
May I help you?
Actually, where the fuck are you? Hey, Laconian. You haven't seen a horse around, have you? Alright, I'll fucking bite. A horse? My beloved Rose has been missing for 3 days now. Came to Old Ebon hot following rumors that a grand tourney was to be held here. Arrived on Mondus Eve, tired from my journey. Only to find the city didn't even have a proper stables. What they call a tournament here is nothing more than a glorified arena fight. On foot, no less. Where is your dumbass from? That's where it is everywhere. There's no place for a knight such as myself. With my horse, Rose, even less so, the poor beast. No stables, I was forced to leave her amongst those wretched Gwa. Disgusting animals. Vanessa Sadrathi, the local Gwa herder, assured me that she would be well looked after. Should have never trusted that worthless elf. When I returned the next morning, I found the Gwa pens empty, and Roz missing. Please, stranger, will you help me find Roz? I have literally nothing better to do, so sure. Thank you, Ungoth III. I didn't introduce myself. Talk to people. Maybe someone has seen Roz. Should also question Unessa Sadrathi. Yeah, about her. Sadunma is supposed to watch over my darling Roz. Demanded she tell me what she'd done with her, but she just blurted that it must have escaped when she wasn't looking. It! I explained to her that she was a trained Imperial warhorse and would stand her ground against an entire Indoril army, let alone a few stinking Gwas in a barn. Now the elf won't even talk to me. You need to get the truth out of her. She and her damn Gwas are just outside the main gates. Yeah, this does sound like her fucking problem. It was her job to keep watch and she didn't. Yep. Greetings, Argonian. You're looking to buy a pack Gwa to carry your burdens for you? Look no further. Got a prime specimen for sale right now. Do you now? Gwa, the beasts of burden of choice here in Morrowind. For just 500 drakes, this one could be yours. You listen to your verbal commands to come or stay. gross. You can even be told to go back to these stables. Trained to patiently wait outside if you enter a building. You wouldn't want to stomp through any old shop that you enter, would you now? I think I'm okay. About a horse. Grotesque four-legged beast. Made the most ungodly noise. Nay! My Gwaws are wise. They instinctively knew to hate it. Alright. So, I've owned horses in the past. I'm a functioning, sentient person. So I might gut you. But that suet of a knight send you. I'll tell you the same thing I told him. Horse must have escaped during the night. It's a stupid thing to bring to Morrowind in the first place. Now leave me alone. Yeah, see. That's unquestionably your fucking job to fix.
Yes?
I don't know who told this dumb bitch that it's not her job to fix, finding an animal she lost. She refuses to say anything else. She is clearly hiding something. Yeah. Let's see here. What could I do? Temple is wrong. Lord Nerva reborn. Okay. Let's try that again. Very well, I'll admit it. A pair of Ashlanders came by at dusk with a great load of chitin for barter, worth far more than the knight was offering to watch that grotesque beast. They'd been so rude to me, and they seemed so interested in the animal, offering their chitin for it. I give in. Please don't tell Ferali. Ashlander's names are Yavin and Sena. Hut, from the Obanat tribe. Still a chance you can find them before, well. So you, stole a guy's horse and sold it, is what you're telling me. Yvonne and Senat. Ashlanders from the Obanat tribe. Last I heard, they'd camped out near Dondril. If you hurry, maybe you can catch them before they cross back over the river to Rothrorin. Not only saw the horse being stolen, but accepted money from the thieves. Claims they're Ashlanders called Yavin and Senat. They're currently camped out near Dondril, along the road to the Sundered Scar. And they're planning on eating the horse in some sort of Ashlander ritual. Hurry if I want to stop them. What the fuck is a Dondril? Oh, that's a Dondril. I guess I'll... there's signs too. Bull, Dondril. Oh, I'm Alexius this way. I've been there.
It'll never work.
Yay! Finding my own way. Fuck is that? A Velk. Weird looking thing, but friendly, huh? Jump. And a jump. And a jump, 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 and a jump, jump, jump. Oh, it was very close by, actually. Dondril. I uphold house law. Move along and mind your manners. Alright. Ask myself, do I like you enough to tell you about this? Wow! This guard's just an asshole.
Outlander.
Asks way too many questions.
There you go. Don't believe I've seen you in Dondril before. You look more capable than most. Be interested in delivery to Ilvi Mine. Worry about that later.
Measure, Outlander.
I have time to carry with nosy foreigners. Keep out of our way. Alright, you know anything about Yvonne? A couple of Ashlanders camped out east of here, near the pass and the Sundered Scar. Maybe that's your pair. All the roads east, you can't miss them. Thank you.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Ah, being able to just ask someone for directions and they fucking have the directions. Instead of, guess what I'm thinking. Well, you guessed wrong. Said east. Maybe I followed the wrong road east? They said follow the roads east. Keep going eastish. Oh, here they are. I'm here about the horse. You should talk to Yavin.
Greetings, Outlander.
You already
What do
ate the
you
fucking
want,
horse.
Outlander?
Yes, Outlander, what is it you want? The quest specific topic added by the quest to learn where the quest item is? No, stupid, ask me about the generic city topic. Horse. Yeah, you can say I've seen a horse. What, you mean the horse? A bit late. We already butchered and started eating the creature. Doesn't taste anything like gore, even less like neck sound. Strange beasts they have in the west. As for our deal, we were under the impression your friend the knight had sold it to the guar herder. Our trade with her was fair and forthright. We suspected no ill doing. Yeah, I'm gonna kill both of you anyway. What you say is true, and the herder sold us what wasn't hers, then take this bow and arrows to the knight with our apologies. Ow. Tell you what. We would, however, appreciate if you not tell him where we are. Outlanders tend to not be understanding, nor forgiving. Oh, yeah, would you believe I'm aware? The Oblivion Classic. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him where all of you fucking assholes are. I'm not gonna be too mad at you guys, other than being fucking weird and eating a horse. That's just weird. Now, let's see. Where's that knight? Came right out of the gates with a weird quest. Sure, he's around somewhere. He was up here when I talked to him before. Yeah, there he is. So, bad news. She's dead? Rose, my sweet Rose. Had a bag of yams waiting for you when you came back. How'd she die? Who was responsible? Inessa sold her to Yavin and say not who killed her. I'd say, honestly, all of them are responsible for being jackasses. They ate her and tried to apologize? Or what that damn bow? They took the only thing in this world that matters to me. Was some savage ritual and that primitive curiosity. Showed them pain. Showed them what it means to lose everything. Time with that treacherous curse sold Rose to them. Inessa Sadrathi, you're a dead woman. Before you can answer, Ormadak takes off running the stables. Journal's been updated. Ha. Yeah, I have no sympathy for anyone involved in this bullshit. Yeah, fucking kill her.
Die, Victor! You will suffer greatly!
The guards clearly agree. She got what she deserved. Now tell me, where the ash hunters wait my horse? Short walk east to Dondra. Like, if they didn't want to be murdered for eating a guy's horse, they shouldn't have eaten a guy's horse. I want to watch this shit, though. Guy in full armor kills 2 assholes. So yeah, Ngoth has no sympathy for anyone here already. He meets one other Outlander and has more sympathy for this guy than anyone on all of Morrowind. Anyone on all of Vardenfell. Anyone in Morrowind, either. Because again, Ngoz has had a horse before. Loved that thing. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Exactly.
My victory is at hand.
Do note, if you two manage to beat him, I'm gonna kill you instead. I don't see that happening, frankly, but try it. In fairness to the Ashlanders, they did think everything was on the level. Yeah, but they still ate a horse, and I'm gonna level with you. That's enough to just kill people, in my opinion. I don't know horses are domesticated animals either, really. They bought an animal for the sole purpose that they'd never seen before because they wanted to eat it.
My victory is at hand.
That's still fucking weird, and I think if you eat someone's horse, he gets to kill you no matter how innocent you think you are. I'm just gonna level with you. Is this entirely right of me to think so? Probably not. But if you eat a guy's horse, I think he should be allowed to just kill you. That's probably fair. Yeah. I don't care if they thought they did it legally, it's still fucking weird to do. They didn't even finish it, is the thing. There's all this meat left. Hey, Fion. It's done. Rose may finally rest in peace. You good, buddy? Done me a great service. Proven yourself as an agent and a friend. Now, as I stand beside the carcass of my beloved horse, I wonder, what is the purpose of all this? In this land seeking glory and adventure, I found only death, heartbreak, and pain. Rose died for what? And I might win a tournament at a backwoods town in the darkest corner of the Empire? May as well have killed her myself. Hey, now, don't think that. Goodbye, friend. I'm leaving this wasteland for good. On that, I'm not gonna blame you. Here, take my lance and my shield. And my yams. I won't be needing them anymore. Lance of the Fiery Hoof, wooden heater shield, 5 ash yams. I'm curious. Lance of the Fiery Hoof. Okay, it's just a basic spear with fire damage on it. But there's a cool story behind it, frankly. Mer Armakand. You get a cool bow and a cool spear, and I assume that's, like, supposed to be an early quest, that. Yeah, that's cool. Ah. Guy's fucking fast. It does have a lot of meat, I will grant that. But it's like, they were like, it wasn't even that good. It didn't even taste like guar. No, you know what? That's actually what I think proves me that they wouldn't have cared even if they knew. They said it didn't even taste like guar. Another domesticated pack animal. They clearly... If anything, they knew the two were similar. And wanted to eat it because of that weird shit.
Find someone else to bother.
Literally just walking here. Thing? Oh yeah. Delivery to... Ilvi Mine. I do the occasional job for Bulls Narvel, proprietor of the Undernest Inn. Ah. Old Bulls, I deliver some of his matzah to... Mutz? Mutzdi? I don't know. It'll be mine. He offered me a taste of the merchandise, and I may have overindulged. Apparently I fell over on the way down. Anyway, it's not a dangerous trip, but I don't think I can make it on a sprained ankle. You can give the payment on delivery, I just need some time to recover. Still interested? Sure, why not? Thank you. Take this mutz to the Ilvi Mine Foreman. Get to the mine, take the road east out of Dawndrail toward Darvonis. Short distance, there'll be a tomb on the right. Keep following the road towards Almalexia. Next time the road forks, the mine will be on your right. Some lore says that horses will die in Morrowind anyway because the grass will cause them to have a lethal buildup of gas in their intestines.
I can spare a few moments.
That would have been very unfortunate. Still no sympathy for the people who murdered a horse, for the lady who sold a horse knowing it was going to be eaten because and he was rude, it's still your fucking job. And honestly, if she didn't try to find the horse, Ungoth was just going to stab her in the neck for not doing what she was supposed to do. He's petty like that. Fort Starvonus. There'll be a tomb on the right. This is a tomb, but it's on the left. Do they mean on the right road? Let's see. Road east out of Dondrel toward Darvonus. After a short distance, there'll be a tomb on the right. Continue following the road towards Almalexia. Next time the road forks, the mine will be on my right. Ah! Oh my... Jesus. Goddamn cliff racers are still here. I'm not technically out of Morrowind yet. I should remember that. I guess it's this way. It's weird there's not really a sign for this. I feel like there should be a sign here. Oh, Indoril. Only one of the great houses Ungoth hasn't really been involved with.
Well,
Yeah, it'll be mine.
Outlander.
What do you want? Where's the foreman? Anar Solivel. In one of the larger chambers of the mine. Thanks. Oh, there's a path. Okay. Hard to tell. Bit of a thing here. I don't know you. What do you want? Delivery. So you're delivering matzah from Dundra? Take that matzah from me now. Here's your payment. Interested in more work? I could use some help finding Gobal Thetis. 50 gold. I need to just walk over here. Sure. Who? Fucking who? Gobal Thetis is one of the miners in my employ. He hasn't turned in any glass today, and I couldn't find him in the mine. Miners get injured all the time, but someone disappearing completely looks very bad for me. If you find him, I'll give you an extra tip on delivery. Interested? Yeah, why not? Great, I doubt he left the mine. If he did, one of the miners would have seen something.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Yeah, sure. Let's keep going in. Oval Fatus. You know, I haven't seen him recently. Last I heard, he was talking about looking for richer glass veins through the flooded tunnel deep in the mine. Ah, flooded tunnel. That sounds like something a fucking idiot would try to do. Sure. Go, Val. What are you doing down here? I could use your help. I was climbing up the cliff behind this waterfall when I saw something move. Whatever it was, it startled me and I slipped on the rocks. Swallowed some water on the way down. Hit the ground pretty hard. Know any spells of healing, I'd appreciate it. I don't think I'd keep a potion down to make it back to the tunnel. Fuck, do I? Very high chance I actually fucking don't. Yeah, I level with you. I don't know any fucking healing spells for other people. I'll be back. Ooh, athletics to 99. I didn't quite max athletics during our initial playthrough. Maybe we can fix that. Wait, you said you saw something move up there?
Outlander.
1 sec. Yeah, there ain't shit up there. You can do that, but you can't heal other people? Which I believe it's never been fucking necessary before. Oh, damn. There was shit up here. There's plenty of glass up here if you could get here, but, wouldn't recommend the attempt. It's cool you can actually go up and see it. That's good attention to detail. That's Morrowind level attention to detail.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Hey, I found him. Got him down the flood tunnel and he's injured. Yeah, that's my problem to deal with now. Thanks for finding him, at least. Ah, I guess that's a different way to just finish the quest. It's like, yeah, I don't know any heal spells, sorry.
Already tell I'm not going to like this.
You may speak.
You can just turn it in like that. Cool. Bah. I guess that was, kind of the only thing I had going on anymore. Let's head back to town, look for more stuff to do. Owie. I dealt with your shit. Da-da-da. This is off for travelers, how can I help? Sounds like you didn't have too much trouble with delivery? Like I said, you can keep the payment. Sure, Bulls will have another job for me soon enough. Yeah, fair enough.
You seek information, Argonian?
Have time to carry with nosy foreigners. Okay.
You may speak.
Easy.
Ask nothing of me. Muck? Find muck just about anywhere there are muck sponge pools. Muck sponge is kind of brown, grows tall and fast than me. Believe me, you can't miss it. Ask nothing of me. The fuck's muck? Oh, well, muck is just what I recommend.
Sarah.
Haven't run into a silt strider yet. Takes a truly sophisticated palate to appreciate liqueurs of this magnitude. How perfectly cromulent in its flavors. It was Galoro Sevlor? Old witch hunter. Before settling here, he slaughtered all kinds of foul creatures across the breadth of Morrowind. Tomb is near Dondrul's southern entrance. Sounds interesting.
What is this regarding, Argonian?
What was that? Oh, a silver dart. Vampires of Vardenfell?
You may speak.
Sweet weapons. I mean, it's just silver, but cool. I guess you don't look like a blood-sucking vampire or deranged cultist to me. I'm definitely deranged, just not a cultist. Still, don't wear out your welcome. You outlanders are peculiar folk. I'm not the kind of mayor who stomachs eccentric behavior in his own home. Cultists moving into Hadrumnibibi? I have enough to worry about. Moving into fucking what? There's a pile of Malakath's old stones. I've heard rumors the cultists moved in recently. Malakath worshippers are usually orcs, united by their cursed bloodline and passion for carnage. They must be killed or Dondrul will suffer. I'd look for them, but after countless years of fighting the wicked, my ability isn't what it used to be. It'd be foolish to confront them, so right now I'm at an impasse. I'm not doing anything. I'd appreciate that, Outlander. See, the cultists kill them. They're allowed to live, more and more orcs will pile into the ruins, and Dondrul will have a serious problem. Hadrumnibibi is southwest of here. Mark it on your map. That's actually a little far, but we can go there. Competitive racism. Yeah, I think the Dunmer have everyone beat on that. Esports racism. Yeah, this ain't no casual mode. This is ranked. And the Dunmer are undefeated champions as it stands. I mean, that's a Daedric shrine if ever I'd fucking seen one. Plan fear. A corpse. If they're summoning Daedra that are attack on sight. Silver mace on this corpse. Emote of water walking. Okay. Invocation of Azura, redware pot. Don't care. The magic was resisted. What'll I do with that hole in his chest? Is that a Dremora? Daedric Staff. Daedric Staff? I remember those being in the base game. Yeah, I'm misremembering, but I didn't think staves came in Daedric quality. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not using it for the charge. I'm using it because its quick attack is strong as shit. And God himself is strong as shit, too. The Daedric Staff in vanilla? Ah. I guess I just never saw one. Due to what is probably an input bug, it's worse than the Ebony Staff because the Ebony Staff has 90 enchant. Is incredibly high. Yeah. I think that's the only reason people even bother using staves, is because really high enchant limit for a weapon. Staves are generally not very good as weapons, yeah. My understanding is their two strengths are, they have high enchanting capacity, and they attack pretty fast. Enemy Staff is a clear best choice, yep.
Greetings, citizen. You come here to pay your respect to Lord Malakath, too?
Hail, Legion.
For the glory of Tiber Septim, you and I should be honored to be in its service.
Oh. Good DPS with a non-strike enchant.
A hail and hearty welcome, friend.
This guy's like an actual Imperial soldier.
Bring you to the shrine of Lord Malakath, citizen.
I am honored. Truly. How may I help?
Locked door to Hadrum Nibi. The door is blocked off and they're just kind of here. They're Imperial soldiers.
Welcome.
You have great
anything?
understanding.
Paying respect to Lord Malakath.
Yeah, the locals consider that heresy.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Told you we should have asked first, you never listened to me.
Keep quiet, Yaga. Anyway, we're legionnaires, not smoke-skin lick-spittle. How do we care what a bunch of silly dark elves think?
Let's see. Dangerous witch hunters pursuing you. Besides Malakath worshippers, he's also famed for slaughtering vampires.
Well, story. He also wields a whopping mace of godly virtue that cracks open boulders.
Yeah, but Mark, I heard they have stuff like that around here. They fucking do. Never mind about that. Isn't there somewhere we could work this out?
Alright, alright. Long as you leave us alone afterwards. I got a little test of strength. Doug and I were sparring and she got a little carried away. Now her axe is stuck in that tree over there. Takes some tugging, but if you're strong enough, you'll manage. Bring the axe over and maybe we'll talk about leaving.
Isn't my fault it got stuck. You shouldn't have moved. Alright, tree over there. This one. You mean this axe? I imagine he looks them dead in the eye and with one hand, not by the handle, actually pries the tree slightly more open and it falls out.
Holy fuck. I must have taken a lot out of you. Alright, we'll head back to Old Ebonheart.
Do I need to remind you, Ngoth's strength score is 272 currently. He barely needs to pay attention. Where's a lot of it coming from? I know a lot of it is because I abused the Divine Disease. 20 is from the Fist of Randagulf Right Gauntlet. He's got these pants that are, I think, 23. Somewhere in the uppers. I did that and then just spammed them on and off until they gave a good number. Which is the optimal way to get enchantments maxed out for passive stuff. I could have just ordered them to leave as their superior officer, which I would have if it were an option after the initial warning didn't work. Been like, alright, I'm just gonna honestly, it's not like it was hard to make them leave. Just... That is an interesting thing they've just done here. essentially, I passed a persuasion check by using my strength score. Like, using other ability scores to solve things peacefully. That's very interesting. I hope there's more of that. Because Zingoth has a lot of those points really high. Ah, the dulcet rain. I like the sound of rain. News. Yep. Visited. There weren't any cultists. Oh, that's good news. Thanks for looking. Here, take some drinks for the road. I figure if I said they left, he'd get pissed. I just say there weren't cultists there. They were just... They were Imperial legionaries. I don't think Malakath worship is technically banned under Imperial law. I feel like they don't want to lose their best shock troops, so... Probably just say, don't ask, don't tell on that.
Wealth beyond measure, I'll bet.
Place, local area. Find yourself near Pumice Coastlands, the Sundered Scar. Thomas Ithel of Velkherding Farmstead. Hamlet. Hetman is Volin Drothel. Breed Vec Nectar to be sent to Vol to make Punavit. Those were all words, I'm certain. Let's go back to Old Ebonheart, see if there's more stuff there. Maybe I can do some Imperial Legion quests. There was a fort there. I did not install, the, faction integration, because the fact that Ngot's already basically at the top of all the factions made me think it might fuck with something. I guess I can't rent Guar now. Or buy a pack Guar. Didn't want one anyway, it's not a horse. Horses are cooler. And I'm sick of Morrowind's weird shit.
What do you want?
Oh, come. I'm Ventus of the Census and Excise Office. Entering the city, please let me know if you'd like to declare goods. And enter the city, you should know there's a very strict list, yeah. Around the corner, speak with the clerk there. Which corner, left or right? Yes, customs.
Don't press your luck. You're
Player
on your
goods.
honor.
No, Vereen, no way someone like you would bring contraband into the city, right? Please take this receipt. Cool. That was fucking easy. The Moth and Tiger. Necromantic services for reasonable prices. Missed your opportunity to bid a loved one goodbye? Do you have questions for the recently deceased? Worried about your family's medical history? Seek out Hastufus Velifer for all your soothsaying and communion needs. Anyone seen a horse? Right. Yemenhart Bellman. Long-standing war tax repealed. In a generous decree, Emperor Uriel Septim VII, long may be his reign, surprised the Empire by repealing the venerable war tax. Set to enter its 34th year, the tax was established to aid in recovery after the disastrous simulacrum. Frere Breririca, director of the old Ebonheart branch of the Breririca Private Bank, Comments of the repeal marks the restoration of normalcy. More prosperous citizens have long suffered under an outsized tax burden. Now wealth can flow freer than ever. See nothing but prosperity ahead for our empire. Uriel. I told him the war tax was going too high. He finally listened to me about something. New citizen contribution. The same decree, the Emperor revealed a new household tax, not exceeding 10 septums, to be used for road maintenance. Responding to criticism, the new tax simply shifts the burden from the rich to the masses. Firbrurica explained, disregard that nonsense. Nothing more fair than a flat per-household tax. A responsible household should be able to cover the cost handily. Readers owning property worth more than 30,000 septums will be pleased to hear their total tax burden will, indeed, be decreasing as a result of these changes. Okay, maybe he didn't listen as well as he should have. And again, 10 septums on a per-household thing, whereas the old one was for literally everyone. 10 septums is not a lot of money. It's the same as a drake, I presume? Visit Serdiel's outlandish goods at the docks gates. Finest dark elf trinkets and baubles for sale. Learn the ways of the Zingamajig Ashlanders from Sir TAMRIEL, traveling wise woman. City's taverns reviewed. New to our fair city? Looking for a place to forget the troubles of the road? Fret not, the bellman has you covered. Our correspondents have visited, rated, and ranked all our taverns, inns, and boarding houses for your convenience. There. On the Tiger. Despite its unassuming exterior, this establishment offers the finest lodgings and drinks in all of Ebenheart. Do try its impressive selection of wines. Travelers longing for the comforts of home need look no further than the first building to the right as they enter our city through the main gate. Not to be confused with the Legion boarding house across the street, which only serves Legion recruits poorly. The Mother Alessia. That's the equivalent of naming your bar the Mother Teresa or the Virgin Mary. Probably more that second one. City's best bakery is located at the intersection just past the Moth and Tiger. Offers no lodging or drinks, makes up for this with quality of its baked goods. Mother Alessia is well renowned for its biscuits, specialty bread, and pies. Indeed, it's said the unsurpassed quality of the Mother Alessia is the reason why so many bakers find their way to our city, eager to sample its wares and glean its recipes. The Empress Kataraya. The oldest of our city's taverns, this establishment's beds are acceptable. Its food serviceable, and its drinks cheap. While the building has seen better days, it's worth a visit for its colorful clientele. Strike up a conversation with its regulars and you're bound to have an interesting time. Its bartender, on the other hand, is far less talkative, which ensures that patrons' secrets will not be spilled by the serving staff. Hostel of Stendar's Mercy. While those new to our city might be misled by the name, Hostel of Stendar's Mercy does not serve common travelers. Instead, it is dedicated to rehabilitation of those citizens unfortunate enough to have found themselves enslaved by the Dark Elves. Those of means and generous spirit may nevertheless wish to visit the hostel on Craftsman Street to leave a donation and allow the good work to continue. Well, at least someone's doing something about the slaves. Salty Foothawks. Alright. Okay, on the eastern side of the city, this establishment has little to offer to well-off travelers. Worse, it's notorious for its watered-down liquor and frequent bar brawls. Adventurous travelers looking for a good time might feel tempted to pay the place a visit, but be warned. Just as likely to find a knife to the back. Surely the guards would have shut the tavern down long ago were it not for the diversion it offers the dregs of society. And the 6 fishes. Alright, I'll bite. Should you find yourself in Ebenheart on Vardenfell, 6 Fishes offers rooms and interesting drinking companions to any traveler. While the inn is not particularly exceptional, its visitors are varied, and many have a tale to tell about the hazards of the island. The adventurous traveler, a visit should prove instructional. Those that prefer more refined comforts would do well to stay on the mainland. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not going back if I can help it. I don't have much time to just stop and chat here in the city, citizen. Make it quick. Citizen.
Your bidding, knight?
Captain Mauritia. Day-to-day orders, Imperial Legion Old Ebonheart, currently stationed in the Imperial Guard Command Post. Find it near the Eastern Gate Tower at the southern end of town. Speak, Knight of the Imperial Dragon. You got anything to do? First order is to settle a merchant dispute. Sure, why not? As you might be aware, most of what we do here is policing the city. Occasionally there's a dispute that requires us to intervene, such as this one between two merchants at the plaza. Got a report that there's a disagreement over who has the choice of location to sell their goods next to the fountain. Find out what's going on there, stop them from causing such a disturbance. Things get violent, try to get them to surrender if at all possible. Go for punching them.
Friend. Welcome.
I should have asked her about the report.
Now, where did I put that?
Like, I don't know where the plaza is, but... Okay, I couldn't have asked her about it, that's why I didn't. What is the plaza? I assume it'll be obvious when I see it, but that doesn't tell me where it is. That it was near a fountain.
Get this stain out.
Alright, here, yeah. Well, you can settle this little merchant dispute and get this hooligan out of my rightful area. Alright, what's going on? Or has refused to move despite seeing my paper. Treasurer himself gave me rights to this spot. Perfect location, right in the front of the fountain. Please remove this ruffian once. I gotta gather info. Mind quickly, losing thousands of potential sales.
Say what you
Don't oversell it. It was merchant dispute. Those guys scaring off all my sales. Those claims to have a piece of paper saying he gets my spot, but I've never seen anything like that before. Been here all day. That's the way we've always done it. Okay. Give me a minute here. No. Handwritten note from the old Ebonheart treasurer granting him exclusive rights to that section of the square. Says he got to the square hours before Volsvaldry. Claims the policy has always been whoever gets there first has the spot. Did I... The place that rich merchants and nobles live around the plaza. Grand Chabotalos, Fighters Guild. Smoke folk live further in the east part of town, known as Squalid District. Farmers craftsmen live in the middle, Craftsman Street, narrow one crowded. Maze Guild Hall in the central town, local law office, Marsh and Alarian is on the high street leading the plaza. Where would I meet the treasurer, whoever the hell that is? I need to talk to whoever that is about this shit.
I must be going, so if you could make it quick.
You're literally here as a salesman. You have fucking nowhere to go.
Your bidding, knight?
Really can't ask anyone about the treasurer, which I feel is the correct thing to try to do here.
Three blessings, Sarah.
Like, this is really not... Yeah, sometimes they'll have quests where it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense as how I'd do that. This feels like a time where the most obvious thing to do, they didn't think of somehow. Because the obvious question is to find out who the treasurer is and find out if that piece of paper is real or not. Because I don't fucking know. And you're asking me to make a decision based on shit I can't know.
Warm day to you, friend.
Can't find anyone even mentioning a treasurer.
You seek information on Highlander.
Give me a sec. Apparently, I'm just the only person to ever even consider that. Look, no one's ever heard of whatever the fuck you're talking about, so move it.
You will suffer greatly. You will suffer greatly.
Look, I don't want to punch the shit out of you, but if I gotta, I gotta.
There is no escape.
Thing is, I feel like if I use an actual weapon, I will kill you. I surrender. No money to pay my fine. The request to be sent to jail, you suet. Go to jail, then. Now forget this injustice. You have not heard the last of me and Goth the Third.
Every day is Saint Plenty's Day in the Legion.
Yeah. You good? I made my living in peace. I mean, you didn't do anything illegal, so yeah. Very well. Alright, I can't find anyone who seems to think that whatever paper you made is legit, so, just fuck off. And he attacked me, so I beat the fuck out of him. Glad you settled it non-violently. Did you pay? Speak to me again when you're ready for more orders. Let's say I am. Got an important gate in the sewers. It's not a glamorous position, but you signed up for glamour, you're in the wrong province. And the gate. Treasure chamber in the Ebon Tower Palace is attracting thieves from every corner of the city, especially the sewer entrance. One of our officers is weak with fever, and we can't allow the gate to be lightly guarded. Need you to take his post for the rest of the guard. For the rest of the day. Can't get you vetted for the vault patrol route on such short notice, so get down there from Arcade's Tower, along the western walls. Priest will surely let you through the Undercroft mortuary. Better idea. You go fucking do it. Excuse me? Do I need to remind you who's in charge here? Take this key with you. Opens most gates on the upper level of the sewers.
Warmly greeted, friend. Welcome.
Remember my buttons. Da-da-da. Arcade's Tower along the western walls. Right. Grand Chapel at Talos. Yeah, whoever that is. Talos sounds like some naked guy to me. Is that along the western walls, like that was descriptive enough? Ah, damn it. Son of a bitch. Come on. Son of a... They really do this? Oh, come on. And there's no saves, so I'm just gonna have to teleport. God fucking damn it. Actually. Alright, the shrine is literally right next to me, so not a problem. Where's this Tower of Arcade? I see no such thing. Whoop, whoop. not what I meant. I meant drag and drop.
Serves them right. The thieving
You famished?
spy.
I imagine.
May
I
you
had pizza
find
yesterday.
all that you seek.
Hit the spot, but today I had jambalaya.
Not again.
Here's Arcade's tower.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
I always hit the spot. Aw, thank you.
Greetings.
Could you phrase that better? Nah, I assumed it was just a compliment about my streaming. Okay, try to let you through the Undercroft mortuary. Where I went. I'm sorry. And much as this is. Yeah, sure. Okay,
What is it? What do
the
you
actual
want?
priest doesn't know. Good to know. In the mortuary, in Leis Corsus, the priest standing this place. Yeah. It's, really
If a
silly
few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
to make it so that most of them don't actually know what I'm trying to do. I don't see an entrance anywhere.
Greetings.
You here to guard the... Okay, none of you? Okay, do you know? Gate in the sewers. I can give you the key, just be sure not to touch anything down
Do you
there.
need
Yeah,
something?
sure. I get the idea. Of course I do. Da-da-da. Right, now I gotta find where the hell they want me to go. Name of His Majesty, sewer access strictly prohibited according to Imperial regulation. All access castle must be made from above ground entry point. Through the sewer system must be cleared through Imperial Legion. Planning to gain access to the sewer system legally, prosecute the fullest extent of law. And, yeah, I'm here on orders, I'm fine. Alright, maybe this wasn't where I needed to go. She didn't really give me directions on where to go once I got into the sewers, just... On our post. Knight of the Imperial Dragon. Now that you're here, I can't stand the squeaks of these damn rats. Believe we have an infestation somewhere in the northwestern corridor. You take care of it? Sure. Grunt work. Goth was never above this. It's just like 2 rats. Whatever, gave me something to do. There's a woman with a shocked look on her face standing a few feet from me. Who goes there? What do you care? It's none of your business. Go home. Nothing good awaits you here.
You can't escape me.
I don't know what the fuck you thought was gonna happen, dumbass. Where'd the other fucking guard go? Ah, there you are. I need to have some company down here. Counter thief on my way back. What now? Do you manage to get rid of the scoundrel? Report to the captain. She'll tell you what to do next. That's fucking it. There's all these nice chairs here. Such a shithole we're in. What is happening? Okay, I got caught in that somehow. Jumpsies. High acrobatics is so fun. I know why they took it out of Skyrim. It's because they wanted to remove that sequence breaking option.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
My god, is it fun. Your post is at the gate. Kill the intruder. Try to avoid bloodshed as long as it's possible. Unless you protect the vault. I told her to just fucking leave and she attacked me. What do you want? You'll pay for the day. No need to go back to the post. I got some more pressing orders for you. Like what? Ongoing hostage situation in town. Yeah, that is more pressing. Go to Kintos Moore's house. The street that goes through the eastern part of the city. Officer station there will tell you more. Alright. I'll admit, this one's a little shocking. I'm just looking at all these because she said very little, actually. Yep, there it is. Oh, to be fair, there's guards right outside it. Good to see you here, Ringo the Third. Use help to solve the hostage situation. Fuck's going on? Kintos Moore has taken his wife hostage, accusing her of infidelity. Apparently she's been seeing a courier, and Moore wants his head for the affair. Story's most likely nonsense, we can't let him murder his wife. Yeah, shit. Alright. I've not been saving like I should. I have an idea. Me, the courier. Want me to take her for a full try again and I'll kill her. Yeah. Alright.
I've trifled with you
No
long
one
enough.
can match me.
Hey, I tried. Hi there. Thank you for saving me, Ungoth III. I've been wondering how my quarrel with Quintos turned into a hostage situation. Little bit. I don't know how to thank you. At least you deserve an explanation. Week before Quintos flew into this mad rage, courier came to our house, bringing bad news of our business. Brought me flowers as a consolation, I've accepted them. All the neighbors saw was a man giving me flowers while my husband was away. Been through rough times with Quintos, but I never thought that he would turn against me for such a small slight. Yeah, guy might have been fucking stupid. You probably feel a little conflicted about me stabbing him in the neck just there.
I mean, report to the captain.
Yeah, sure.
Ungoth III, excellent police officer. Kicks down the door and just shoves a spear into the guy.
Leave to hear your majesty the poor wife. Here's your pay for a job well done. Got anything else?
No more orders for you.
Check with Rojana Jades over at Fort Anellis or Servus Caprice in Helnim for orders.
I'll have to go to Firewatch.
You're ready? Talk to Ulver Steelskin here in Old Ebonheart.
Over there?
Knight of the Imperial Dragon here in Old Ebonheart. Probably be in the Legion headquarters of the Ebon Tower.
Could do that. Could also go check on the Fighters Guild here.
That guy looks familiar.
I'm not.
Greetings, Master. Just a courier, don't mind me. Big delivery to Narcissus coming up soon. Gotta get ready.
Yeah, sure.
A warm welcome to you.
Boydus handles tasks for newcomers. Shonuga upstairs handles orders for higher-ranking members. The fuck are either of those people?
Fortune with you. Welcome.
Go ahead.
You ugly eyed, you space goat. You unsightly mug must be the reason there aren't any mirrors left in this damn elf-infested sinkhole of a province.
Pointless.
There we go. I don't know what you idiots think is going to happen actually fighting back, but,
How can I help you?
what the hell his problem is? Almost steer and other locations across Morrowind. Yeah, okay. Guess I'll go upstairs if that guy's gonna be a cunt. That was just a little imagined spot Ungoth had. Just, I could kill every single one of them. I could do it. Sharnoga upstairs.
You honor
Only descriptor they use.
me, speak.
Oh yeah. What do I do with your master? Anything to do? I'm going to send you to Fotis Locucius downstairs. He seems to have picked up some kind of curse from his last mission. I'd like you to try to cure Fotis' curse. Ow. Well, now I feel bad. Babbling nonsense at anyone who dares speak with him, and no, that isn't normal for him. No alchemist, but I believe an exclusive restore willpower potion might cure him. God fucking damn it.
I am honored. Truly. How may I help you?
I don't have one of those. I never liked the shopping quest where it's like, go buy this item. Wait, really? You can't give me something more interesting to do? Then go try to figure out where the hell a shop is. You sell worthless crap.
Met, Outlander. What is it?
So do you.
You seek information, Argonian.
Head on.
Oh my god. This is gonna be one of those things where you can't even buy it in the city you start in. This is the kind of quest I don't miss from this game.
You seek information, Argonian.
Rare goods. Restore endurance.
Scent is unfamiliar.
Not what I'm looking for. Imperial Archaeological Society. Is that a new faction I could join? I think I heard of that. Private bank. Red Guard goods. That happen to include... No, it doesn't include the only thing I need. Somehow don't think a tailor has what I'm looking for. Exotic
For
weapons.
king and emperor.
How exotic? You got a glass katana. That's relatively exotic.
Ah, you bring good fortune.
Barristers.
How are you?
Barristers Guild. Barrister? Fuck's a barrister?
You'll find no better selection in town.
Let's check on that. I think I found a better selection up my own ass. Find potions, if anyone's got it. There we go. I got the potion. And I can just give it to him. Force him to drink the exclusive Restore Willpower potion. This begins coughing. Filthy wretch, I probably speak for myself. Argonian, I don't recognize you, but you must find the witch Margia Sakura. Another goddamn witch. I had to slay her and barely escape with my life after she cursed me. To the cave of Git, east of the city. Past Serenthul in the mountains. Find her and free me from this fate. Is that guar I smell, or is just Argonian opening their big mouth?
Ah, welcome. What may I do for you?
I don't know anything about Git. I don't know. You should be near the Sundered Scar. No one here knows that place as well as Fotis does. That's ground in Dondril, village southeast of Old Ebonheart. They might know better.
I see.
Alright, that'll help. Yay, something to do. Go take care of a witch. Those sure come up a lot. Well, there's not a naked Nord involved in this one. By the way, these are apparently just where the world ends. I thought it was a glitch initially and was very concerned about it, but no, that's normal. Last time I buy a map from a Khajiit in a funny hat. I thought he was fucking around when he called himself a liar. But no, he just sells shit maps for some reason. I see him again, I'll stick him. In a pot of boiling lava. Or whatever I have on hand. Boiling fucking something.
Find someone else to bother.
Anything about Git? Not heard of that name. Tarantul, though, I've seen. It's the Infirmary of the Temple, an old Velothi tower where they recover from their wounds and worries. Place due north of here, but it's isolated. Don't drill through the eastern gate, follow the road, and take a turn left. Pass near an egg mine. You need to get off the road onto a rocky path across a few rope bridges. Go there, be considerate. Not expecting too many visitors.
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
Leave east and turn left. Been over here before, yeah. Rain. I think that's the egg mine they mentioned. Da-da-da. Pass near an egg mine. You need to get off the road onto a rocky path, cross a few rope bridges. Oh, this is the rocky path. It just looks like part of the road. So I didn't think much of it. Fucking fast movement. Hey, sorry to bug you. You're not a god, but you will be in my dreams.
Outlander.
Alright, fucking weirdo. Please don't bother Yuvaru Uvala. He's in an unpredictable state right now. Anything you'd like to know about this place? Anything about Git? Near the Dwemeru in the east, across the river. Velcarters live close by, they might know the way. Ah, thanks. Whee! Owie. Guess that was a longer fall than I thought it was. Scoozy. One thing I forgot is that characters don't really have, like, time dynamic schedules. They kind of just hang around the same location at all times, usually. Describing near the Dwemeru in the east, across the river. And across the river, but Dwemeru is, stagnant world of Morrowind, a metaphor for the stagnancy of the Empire. If anything, I'd say the stagnancy of the Empire is... You made that up just now? Yeah, I feel like the stagnancy of the Empire is more a thing of, oblivion. A well-traveled Outlander. Very lost to find such an out-of-the-way corner of Morrowind. Velcoders, what do you want from us? You know a cave called Git? Straight east of here, top of the Great Ridge. Somewhere on the other side. You see the scar from there.
You may speak.
Ah, thanks. He's a bit fucking polite. Just asking for directions about something. You barely see people. Forgive you for neglecting to ask. How's my day been? My day's been okay. You know. Been visiting family. I visited family today and yesterday, which is why I was late slightly yesterday, but they got me back on time today. Today's supposed to be the last day I have to pet sit, too. Is that person's coming back. Completely lost. This it? Yep, cavern door, get 'em. Hey, how's it going? I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? Hey, you curse a guy? Potus? Did the brute who knocked over my ingredients attract mud into my cave? Sure Valbon is having a great time inside him. Thinks I'm a witch? I am Magaya Sakura, greatest alchemist this side of the fair. I'll make a deal with you. Agree to find out who placed a bounty on my head, I'll give you a potion to cure your precious Fotis. Even train you in alchemy for a price. I don't really care about that other part, but yeah, sure, why not? Excellent. Take this potion, force it down his throat. Ready for a battle. I can't think of any Daedra who likes being forcibly evicted. Come back when you find out who had such a grudge they'd pay for old Marga Sakura's bounty. Reveal that she's not a witch, just a misunderstood alchemist. Gave me a potion to break the curse on the promise that I tell her who placed Margaya Sakura's bounty.
Watch your step.
I'll try to figure it out, sure. Is this safe? I can't help but think that's really unsafe. Like, you need, I'd put at least a wooden, like, support beam here. It's interesting, I'm technically as far from Tel Brenora as I am from Old Ebonheart right now. Back to traveling. I say I had jambalaya, but they actually, person who made it actually forgot kind of a main ingredient. I suppose forgot isn't the right word. They just didn't check that it was the correct one before realizing they'd fucked up and had to exclude it because it was the wrong one. It was chicken. They thought they were putting in boneless thighs, but it was wings with very boned. So they didn't put it in and make people eat jambalaya with bones in it.
Three blessings.
Alright, this time it'll work. What kind of vile liquid is this? I'm being forced from this mortal's body. Sakura, you promised me.
Well met.
You good?
You're the third, I cannot thank you enough. Days I've been tormented by that beast running through my head. They say all sorts of ridiculous things. This can't be allowed to continue. Now that potion, did you put an end to Magia Sakura? Yeah, about that. Not like you asking about our contracts, Master. Just worry about completing them. As for this contract, I don't know who placed it. Yeah, you kinda fucking need to. I don't like you asking about our contracts, person in charge of me. Oh, wait. Well, it's probably from someone in Narcissus, delivered by that Dunmer courier some time ago. He's still here, right behind us. Alright. Hey, about Margia Sakura's bounty. Got a bounty? You see why Photos may have thought it came from Narcissus. No, this message was delivered by my messenger of Induril Ilvi, Lord of Rodir. Probably wrong some Induril noble and paid the price. Excuse me, I have to prepare to depart to the Narcissus Guild Hall. As mentioned, he's about to depart to Narcissus.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
An Endor? No. What are you waiting for? Sorry it has to be this way, but rules are rules. They're really not. One important hired us to do the job, and you've been tasked with completing it. No. We're not the goddamn Dark Brotherhood. Besides, every second we delay is another second for her to get revenge on me. Or you. I wouldn't wish that curse on anyone. Revenge for what? Messenger of Induril Ilvi, Lord of Roadir. Gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck Roadir is off the top of my head. All the way down there. Alright. There's a mage's guild in town somewhere, I think.
You
Hey, you, don't talk. Mage's Guild Hall is in Central Town. Wish you were more specific than that, but I'll deal with
by
it.
all means. I'm listening.
If anyone could teleport me somewhere nearby, because they don't seem to have Silt Striders here, as far as I can see. Guild of Mages is at the end of this over here. Tiny-ass Mages Guild. You guys even have a porter?
A pleasure. Looking to buy something?
I'm looking for teleportation services. You idiots not have that on the mainland? Is this place worse? Somehow? Hey, the top floor?
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go
You have a
ahead.
guild guide? Da-da-da-da-da. Alvilda's a guild guide. You told me a name, which I guess cool, but... Oh, dear God.
A hail and hearty welcome, friend.
I see we
Yeah,
share the same company.
you!
What
pleasure
can I
to
do
Travel.
for you?
Fuck, I don't know where any of those places are. I guess I'll just walk then. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know where places are, so teleporting to them ain't easy. The exit. Alright, so in Morrowind, repairing has an RNG chance to not work. But I think I prefer that to the RNG chance for the hammer to break, rather than the hammer having fixed uses. RNG durability is just a bad idea. Probably should have checked a fucking sign at some point, shouldn't I? Just realizing I didn't even look. I've known where to go for so long, it's weird to just be completely blind again, going to a new city. Yeah, these signs don't fucking help, actually. Feel vindicated for having not looked now. Just keep heading south, I suppose. Sawangoth gets across the land.
I don't know. Maybe she's right.
Yep, sign doesn't tell me where I'm going is nearby, so fucking whatever. I mean, it's not a major town. Zathul and Dondrel. Lexia, Maservul. I guess this way. Still south, which should be towards where I'm going. Okay, this is Vul. It is nice to have on my map, at least. Okay. Little load thing there. Not seen that in Morrowind before. This is more of a manor. Hey, hi, how's it going? Need to talk to your fucking boss.
What is it? What do you want?
Enrolled by rickshaw to the nearest Indral chapels, the Ram and the Nab, as well as the great city of Amalexia. Alright. Da-da-da. Do I like you enough to tell you about this? Do you like me enough to give me fucking base? Fine. Lord of Rodir is Indoril Ilvi, who mostly keeps to his residence on the east side of Rodir. Steward, the Ultima Dirania, deals with day-to-day affairs and visitors, and the crossing of the lamps of the chapel center. 3 sons are Indoril Golvor, Indoril Laren, Indoril Danvas. His wife, Indoril Tadfilu. House Indoril's port on the Thur River. Alright. Ilvi. Ilvi is Lord of the Eastern Antha and the vendor of Almasthir, and House Indoril's border with the Hlalu. Almalexia, probably? The hair and the, like, crown thing? That's gotta be her. Plus, I think that's, her Sparky sword.
Talk is free. What do you want?
Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Okay. And the spire. Locked doors.
Masera.
Leave me.
Indral Tavilu. Looking for Ilvi. In the Warriors Hall? The fuck is the Warriors Hall?
Outlander. There's no time for talk now. Go.
House Induril is not a fan of me. I guess I'm supposed to be Induril Nerevar, but we all know that's bullshit. Or at least everyone with sense knows that's bullshit. Oh, I'm a dead Chimer. Not the most Argonian person in the entire fucking world.
Talk if you're talking.
Crossing of Lamps. Statesman's Hall. Oh, the Warriors Hall was over there. I might have taken the wrong route to try to get there. Heh.
I can already tell I'm not going to like this.
Tell things on your own damn time. I got completely turned around so much there. Fish gets lost in Morrowind again. It's like he never even left. Here's the Warriors Hall. Golvor. Ilvi. Purpose do you have here? Alright, what's this about Marga? Oh yeah, what that is, I'm not interested in finding out. Deal with whoever told you this nonsense instead. Seems unlikely he placed the bounty. Okay.
So, you want something?
The Inderals don't know shit, so I came here for no goddamned reason. This is a really out-of-the-way place to lead me for a red herring. That provides me with no clues. Not even really a red herring, it's just the guy told me the thing and it was like, don't know what you're talking about. Less a red herring and more a false lead. Ow. Man, I can talk to her. Yeah, up in this ridge set up somewhere, I think. This isn't the right location. I think it's actually further north. Right, I haven't crossed the rope bridge. This isn't the entrance. Yeah, it's the Sadria Ancestral Tomb. Got turned around again. I do that. It's more towards this zone-ish. Where are the herders? Like, directly east of the herders thing. I do not remember where they went. Where they were. Sure not this. The Sadri Ancestral Tomb I was at a second ago. There's the herders. I was way off. Got really fucking lost. Yes, Morrowind. There it is. I don't know yet. Okay, I was hoping this would be a fucking lead. I could give her some info I'd gathered and... Like I said, I don't know, do you know anyone in Narcissus? It's only a matter of time until we got into one of the What Am I Thinking Morrowind quests. Oblivion was worse about it. Morrowind still does it sometimes. To be fair, this is a mod. I can't blame Morrowind for this one. But it's them trying to emulate Morrowind by giving you no leads on something you desperately need leads to do. Which is to say, any aspect of this entire fucking game, you need people to tell you how to do shit, and then you'll just not have the people available for the quest, like where you get the quest and where you're led on the quest. No one in that area will know what the fuck you're supposed to do. Or no one at all will know and you just have to guess something.
Under sun and sky out there.
He did say he was going to Narcissus.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Or Narcissus? That's somewhere up in Vardenfell, isn't it? I do not remember Narcissus. Alderaan, Narmak, Cartag. This is Nissus. Is Narcissus a place in Vardenfell? It sounds like one, but the more I think about it, the less sure I am. Give me a sec. Alright, so, apparently I am just supposed to tell her that that's the name. So this quest was written by a moron who doesn't actually, who didn't pay the slightest bit of attention to how to do shit like this. Because that did not imply to me... Nothing I'd done implied I was supposed to actually go back with that name. That's a really stupid way to do this. Yes, I was just supposed to say the name. What the game expects you to do is go there as soon as you hear that name without even investigating it, which, fuck no. Again, it really didn't give me any kind of indication that that was a satisfying answer. So I went to investigate, find out. I get there, and it straight up says it's very unlikely it was him, but I'm still only allowed to give her that as an answer. So, like... What? I realize the quests aren't always going to be winners, but... that doesn't mean I'm not allowed to point out the losers. And this is a loser. Hell? Mount Aras. Okay. If anything, them not all being winners means I have an obligation to point out the losers and the stupid shit. Like, oh, this counted even though all investigation points to this not working. And if anything, you should have led me for the actual answer for this quest here and now. Because I'm investigating it here and now like a sane person. Now, it is just wrong, and who knows if you'll even come back to this. Induril Elvi. I wouldn't even know who I am. I haven't done anything to cross the Induril. Yet. Been on this side of the Thur for so little time and already gotten a death warrant? Oh, well, thank you, Ungarth III. I held your end of the deal. Need training in alchemy? I'll agree to teach you for a price. Alright, back we go. Interesting, the Indurils do their names, like, family name first. I guess so, to go with the fact that he was Induril Nerevar. He didn't start the Nerevar clan, he started the Induril clan. Or do all of them do the family one first? And I forgot about that. Thinking about it, maybe there were times...
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
At the same time, I don't recall it. Alright. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
I'd be happy to talk.
Alright, what if I just say yes? Good enough. You done what I could not. I will let your guard down as I did, and you'll go far. Alright, here. Take this as a reward, my family's special brew. Diluted so you commoners can appreciate it. I will drink you through a straw. Don't forget, watch out for witches. Alright. Take care of rats in Aurelia Draconis' house. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what I was looking for. Fighters Guild Premier Rat Exterminator Extraordinaire. I'm literally in charge of you. Horde of rats in Aurelius Draconis' house, here in Old Ebonheart. Lives down the road east of here. Between you and me, I don't think she's all there anymore. See what I mean? Take care, Master. Yeah, sure. Aurelius Draconis. Yep, over here. Over here! Have you come here to deal with the rats, my dear? Yeah. Come in out of the snow, my dearest. The what? Wouldn't want you to catch another cold. What? Last time that happened, you laid in bed perfectly still for weeks. There's that noise again. Those rats in my walls have been causing such a racket that my nephew in Anvil sent me a letter complaining about it. So you come to visit? Sure, yeah. Splendid. You'll find the door downstairs unlocked. Yes, I still remember my old spells. Remember the unlock unseen door spell, right? Think you still teach that in the college? Must have that book around here somewhere. You mean the College of Winterhold? That's not a rat. Rat in her home was actually a hungry Velk. With a name. Don't tell me it's been Winnie this whole time. Winnie's the large black webby fellow that lives in my back room. Ain't they called her a Velk or something like that? She's been making all that noise. She's been nice enough to sweeten up my tea with her nectar whenever I ask. If that scrub of a man, Gunnar Dolby, hadn't raised his prices, I wouldn't have to keep Win at all. Oh. Gunnar Dolby lives in Vul, the town southeast of here. Fucking course he does. Gunnar lives near the Brewer's Hall, but usually skulks around outside. See that dirty shulk? Tell him Aurelia is done with him now that I have Winnie. I believe he charged me 3 nuggets of ebony for half a jar of nectar.
You want
3 nuggets? Alright. Someone's gone insane. He's drinking Volk nectar. I think something's going wrong. I don't think people are supposed to do that. I wonder if that's at all related with what's going on here. She losing her mind from drinking that stuff? Or who knows, maybe she's just like this anyway. Must fill in map. There we go. Gunnar Dolby. This is Dondrel. I need to go further.
Probably nothing.
Owie. You wouldn't know someone named Ginner.
Leave me. Outlander, what do you want?
Velk Nectar Merchant. Spends all his time at a bar that he usually hangs around outside of. Oh my god, a Silk Strider! There's one actually here. By God. Brewer's Hall. If he's not in here, he'll be outside, apparently. Let's check.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Yeah, he's not in. Well, if you come to barter, seek the Svit Tong. I know about a local tong. They'll have a foreign coin from every shabby outlander who wanders in the village. Not something their ancestors would be proud of, but they're not a bad lot. Amira or Amira Thir can travel from Amira here.
Same low price.
The hell is this Ginner guy? Said he'd be outside this hall, but... They said he'd be outside the Brewer's Hall, but he's just fucking not.
So, you want something?
I don't wanna, but... Okay. Well, he's found on the road outside of town. Which, not even slightly fucking close to the information I was provided. You. About the nectar, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, she ratted me out. Typical Outlander. Listen, I'm not as scared of you as I am of the long hammer of the Fighters Guild crashing down on my little operation. Come clean with you if you promise to keep this quiet. Aurelia is nuts, but she's also very rich. Rich enough to afford all my surplus Vilk nectar. Indra will control the supply and keep guys like me poor and easily controlled. It's a victimless crime. She's keeping one in her house, dumbass. But, here she loved food of it to steal a whole Vilk. Listen, Vilk and their nectar are highly regulated here. News of this gets to the Indoril, I'll be executed. Or worse, I know where she lives. I'll free the Vilk without her noticing. I just need you to keep quiet. You can pay her for your silence, deal? Yeah, I kinda don't give a shit. I don't know we see eye to eye. Here's a jar of nectar for keeping quiet. I don't want it. Unrefined, you find someone to process it, it'll be worth its weight in gold. Take care. I really don't... Okay, he gave it to me. Alright. Okay, so the only Silt Strider around doesn't have a Mages Guild near it. So I'll have to walk this distance anytime I want to go between those two places. Alright, I'm thinking the fast travel network in Tamriel rebuilt isn't as well built as the one on Vardenfell. Or maybe the distance isn't that bad at all and I'm overreacting to it. I don't recall. Well, you stopped mentioning rats in her letters, so I'll assume you've done it. Right, John Master. His weapon. Is he running any more roads on her travels? Ready for more orders? Yeah, Rat Smasher. I'm going to smash your skull open with this. Who's been sending letters again? Seeing ghosts now. Alright, then. Well, like I said, Aurelia's seeing ghosts now. You're getting sloppy, Master. Is Aurelia further gone than I thought? We're into that. Stop by her house and make sure she's okay.
Well met.
Alright, I'll see if there's fucking ghosts in her house. What is this town?
I'm listening.
Sure enough, it's out. Come here just in time, Ngoth. Do you see the ghost here in my house? How about you tell me where the ghost is and what they look like? You see him, Ngoth III? The wispy Dunmer fellow in the corner. Never got his name, but he arrived shortly after I had my last bit of nectar and he's refusing to leave. Remind him this isn't a tavern, I've got no room for guests. Doesn't seem to want to talk to me. Wispy Dunmer fellow. In the corner. Okay. I've been summoned to commune with this Outlander woman. He drinks the sacred nectar, yet is a stranger to Great House Indoril. Smell of Vilk, you must be to blame for this innocence. I didn't have anything to do with this shit. I don't believe those lies, how about you? What a dick. Not expected such zeal from an outlander. Certainly a warrior like yourself means no disrespect. Outlander not, the woman Dracona shows great potency in her spirit channeling. Escort her to the town of Tondril and speak with the Indral Lord there. Arrange transport for her to Roadir. Whoever the Lord is in this age will show a great interest in her towns. Do this, I can assure you these visits will be on much friendlier terms. Goodbye, Ngoth III. So that's what we're doing now. Alright, fine. Hey, you wanna go meet a ghost guy? Come with me to Dondra. I've always wanted to visit there. My great-great-great-great-uncle Constantius fought a great battle there. Dondra's in Hammerfell, right? Whatever makes you shut up and follow.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
You're gonna have to walk, but Dondril ain't far, so... this will not be terrible. I think I've got the road mostly clear anyway. How many wispy women or men, or actually, how can you tell? Can anyone tell? Alright, I'm gonna keep this out just in case. Do not know what the fuck set her off to do that, but, you know. This place is far too much orange for my taste. Remember when everything around here was green? It still is. Yeah, she's just fucking crazy. How often does Ngoth have to deal with people who are just straight up fucking crazy? That all is too much for him. I mean, he's married to a servant of Sheogorath, so he should expect it more. So many wispy women or men, or actually, how can you tell? Can anyone tell? Right, some of it's repeats. This isn't the right place. I thought this was Dorandal. God, she's so slow. Tondril, Gondor, which one was it again? Dondril. Fuck you bringing up Lord of the Rings shit. Must be her fault Oblivion happened. I think I'm actually gonna uninstall the remaster. I don't see myself, like, playing it in my free time. Now let's Varro.
What do you want, Outlander?
Doesn't take out an Outlander's born new in his house, so don't expect a friendly welcome. Alright, and check his house, I guess. It is right here. Yeah, okay. Finally made it. Constantius, how nice of you to show up. Now the third, this is my great-great... I don't know how many greats. Great-uncle Constantius. He was a great warrior, you know. He's trying to tell me something about Manum Nabi, but I haven't a clue what that means. He's leaving already, and I think we just met. Thank you for bringing me here in Ngoth III. I'm sure they'll treat me just fine.
Yes.
You may speak.
Yeah, hi. That's why you brought this woman in here? It's gonna sound fucking insane, but, I see. Not one to argue with the spirits, even if an excess of Velk nectar was involved. Here's a reward. 10 gold. Amulet of Pulsing Rage. Fortify strength, drain intelligence, and personality on self. Scorner. Just Ungoth III's classic Imagine spots. I could kill him. Maybe a pittance for my trouble, but took Aurelia off my hands. At least there's that. Getting back will be faster without her. Yeah, getting between towns when I'm alone takes like 30 seconds. When the slowest human being on the planet is following, it suddenly takes like 5 minutes. Hey, vey. Yeah. We got a letter from Aurelia in a few hours, so I assume you've done it. Bravo! Don't care what other payment you received. Not having to deal with her anymore is worth every septim. See, 600. That's way better. Anything else you got for me? Check with Shinoga upstairs.
What makes this smell?
What can I do for you? Ready, Master? Just clearing out some of our old contracts, found one that even predates my career here. Damn, really? Influential family pays a large amount of gold up front to retrieve the remains of their ancestor, Constantius. Son of a bitch. Find the remains of Constantius and also attempt to determine how he died. None thus far has been successful. If you can find anything from him, we might be able to solve this. Start by checking caves and tombs of the River Thyr. This might be related. Aurelia Draconis saw his ghost in Dondrel. He mentioned Manum Nabi. Really? That's amazing. That Velk thief was good for something. Manum Nabi is a cave on the Thyr, almost directly south of here, northwest of Felmasithul. I think the truth is this close for so long. Okay, that's weird and cool. Let's see. The Thyr River, northwest of Felms Ithil. Northwest of Felms Ithil, this is all the Thyr River, I guess. It's not really a river, from what I can tell, but you know. Feels way too ginormous to be one. Almost directly south of Old Ebonheart. Cave along the river side, I guess. Hey, how's it going? Owie. Yeah, I didn't see a fucking cave. Would you believe directly south isn't specific enough? Athletics maxed. Wait, northwest of Felms Ithul. And I guess kind of? On. Come on. Got it.
I see this land suits you. We
Master.
welcome you freely,
Oh.
Outlander.
Check on the river itself, kind of. Hey, is this a cave? It doesn't look like one. Over there could be a cave, maybe? Really is one of those they did not give you good enough directions things. Almost directly south of Old Heavenheart, but northwest of Felm's Ithul. When Felm's Ithul is already directly south of Old Heavenheart. Like, that's only going to cause confusion when you describe it like that. And then don't try to put it on the map or anything. Hello, moons. You have yet to betray Ungoth. Who knows how long that'll last? One of these days, one of the moons is just gonna fuck with him. Nabi. Okay. Here's the town. Owie. Wrong button. Cannot remember the button still. I'm hammering in this one at least. E to jump. Alright, this is it. What is this? Rat Smasher. Just a unenchanted blunt weapon. Cool. Bunch of torches. Empty chest, empty crates. Ah! Neck sounds. Okay. It's a water room. Okay, sure, why not? Rogue Nixhound. I'd have called that more a warrior Nixhound myself, but you know. or classification it wants to give. And that big, you could just say what the fuck you are. There's a bedroll here. Dang it. I could have levitated through this. I decided to platform it. Horn journal page. Sundus. 3 days have passed since we lost track of the wretched mage Aramak. Trail has grown cold. We shall not let this setback dampen our spirits. We've taken respite in this cave after my faithful companion Lenwin Berotar spotted it from the shore. Many Nyx hounds were slain. No longer shall they terrorize the farmers in this area. Shortly after settling down for the night, a figure approached our camp. It was a kindly pilgrim en route to Necrom. I'm sorry, if you're going to a place called Necrom, I don't think you're kindly. They had lost control of both arms in a childhood accident and asked for company on their journey. They're more than happy to oblige. Also, I think the binding of these pages is failing. No, I should have paid the extra few symptoms for quality glue. Next location is too smudged to read. Son of a bitch. A scrap of a journal paper in Manum Nabi appears to be from Constantius. Mentions how he and his companion Lenwin Berotar stayed the night in a cave and were joined by a stranger on their journey east. Next location was too smudged to read. This has just iron weapons in it. Free Estates wine. They were going east. That gives me one hint, I guess. Why do the ghosts point at me here? Why not point to the actual place he died in? Also, why are there so many skeletons in there? Like humanoid skeletons. Let me see. Guess I can go back with this much. He might know something else. Maybe she knows the name of that person. They were here killing Nyx hounds. Maybe they were on a Fighters Guild job? So maybe the person he mentioned was a Fighters Guilder? Maybe we have record of some of the stuff she did and what happened to her? I got something. It mentions Lenwin Berotar, who was Constantius' companion in the stories I've read, at least. That scrap is legitimate. It was written by Constantius himself. Not sure who the stranger they mention is, and I can't read the next location either. You did great work. I know if you're ready for next task, sure you'll never guess what it is. Sure. What is it? Continue searching the remains. Alright. 1 sec, it's getting dark, I need to turn on a light. Brr. Open the journal page. Enter the Imperial Library in the Ebon Tower, see if they can read that smudge location. Tell them about the progress you made and they've agreed to help. Hopefully they can point you to Constantius. Alright, I guess. Gotta go talk to a bunch of nerds. Says the Archmage. Where's the library is the question. Those are repairs and change location. Imperial Census Building is currently undergoing important structural repairs as well as an extensive aesthetic renovation. Work is scheduled to be finished in the coming years. Duration, the repairs, the Grand Inspector's office is located in DeBella's Tower. Okay. I wish I had the slightest fucking clue where the library is. So many goddamn locations here. Imperial Library, see if they can decipher
For
it.
King and Emperor.
King and Emperor? Just for Emperor. What? King and Emperor? Fuck's that mean?
Your bidding, knight?
Okay, No, you literally can't even give me directions here. Settlement Office, Zenithar Tower, Stendar Tower. Headquarters. Great Hall of the Palace. Hall of Justice, My god. Okay, apparently it's in the Palace Tower. No one ever describes it as that.
Where did I put that?
I'm listening, please. Go ahead.
Yep, Palace Library.
Your bidding, knight?
You. Constantius? Must be the one Sharnoga was talking about. Heard you found something written by Constantius. Love to see it, let's see. Based on the width of his lettering and the average spacing between letters, tracing his estimated route through known areas existing in his lifetime, I'd say he was heading to Teknilashashulpi. Daedric Shrine, east of here in the Sundered Scar. Big Daedric Shrine, lots of angry cultists, good luck. Hard to miss. Follow the road east from Dondril until you enter the Scar. Pass over the mountain range that divides it from Antherin, turn to the north. The shrine should be close enough. Alright. Running on the battlements because I'm fucking cool. Ow, that hurt. But I'm still cool. I'm going the wrong way.
your bidding, knight?
I go back and forth from Dondril a lot. Just because it seems to be the only landmark most of these people know. Fine. East until I get to the Scar, then turn north. Hope I'll know what the Scar is. Till you enter the Scar, pass over the mountain range, divides it from Addison, turn to the north. Either of these directions could loosely be considered east. I guess this one is slightly easter. Here, I guess, does the mountains turn north? I'm guessing. Alternatively, this could still be east. It is still east. Okay, Sundered Scar region. Yeah, still a scrib. Alright, yeah, here it is.
There is no escape.
Ilvero Hen. Assume there's an entrance to this thing somewhere. Maybe I assumed wrong. Just made an ass out of you and me. There's more stuff, at least. This terrifying, heavily armored lizard just jumps at you with a spear. If Ungoth were a Final Fantasy class, he'd be a Dragoon. It's Azura, probably. Yeah, it just flips her off as he walks off. Not your fucking pawn! Oh. There's an entrance over there. I skimmed by it at some point. Here it is.
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
Learn journal page. Thurdus. Another day of valorous combat slaying Daedra. Pilgrim has proved themselves to be quite capable in combat. I was hesitant at first, what with their disability. Seem to have learned a lot from years of training to be a battle mage. So they say. I'll just say that Lenwyn is secretly jealous of me and the name I've made for myself. Certainly noticed Lenwyn becoming more aggressive recently, but jealousy? Thought we were above petty squabbles like that. Like pounding his head against some rocks until he comes to his senses. We approach Necrom soon, so after a brief excursion into this Dwemer ruin to its northwest. Need to take this with me. No reason I can't take all the gold. Lord. What's Ngoth gonna do with all this gold? Shut up about it. Why the Dwemer all fuck off though, like? It's actually a complicated question with a lot of different possible answers. What mechanism? That's a complicated question with a lot of different possible answers. Learn the spell Azura's Light from this scroll. And why, pray tell, would I want that? They all went, nah, the universe is meh, I get that. No, even that part's not guaranteed. Because it's entirely possible it was an accident. Aesop's ring is actually kind of nice, but... Ring of Azura! For that Night Eye. How does the Numidium work? The Numidium is theoretically unrelated to why they disappeared. Theoretically. The Numidium works because it does. I'm gonna level with you. The exact mechanics of how it does what it does aren't clear, but you know, just time stops working if it's turned on, so I can't have both of these. Oh yeah. Azura's Light. Light 20 points. Alright. Suppose that a spell by Azura would be in her shrine. Now. Actually taking some damage there. Actually, don't I have... Elseth's collar? Can I not take his ring? Thought I took that. I was sure thing if Lorcan is dead. To be fair, they usually say Shore's bones. And Lorcan dead is a strong word, is another thing. He is still a god. To a god, what really is death? And there's some argument that Talos might have mantled Shore slightly in some ways. Not a proper mantling, but you know. Might have partially taken his place in the Pantheon. I mean, it's not like you've ever seen a functioning shrine to Shore. Or any active priests of Shore. Talos is a composite fellow, though. Yeah, and Shore's, I think, one of the aspects. At least theoretically. Guys, stranger is a crippled battle mage warned Constantius that Lenwyn was secretly jealous of his accomplishments. No mentions their next destination is a dwemer ruin northwest of Necrom in the east. Chernobyl would be interested in this. Yep. Get back to old Ebonheart. Don't know what Alduin is meant to be, though. Alduin is a different thing. So, initial Imperial scholars believed that Alduin was just their name for Akatosh. And in old writings and old lore, that's probably what Alduin was meant to be. But you can find a book in Skyrim that explains that most Nords actually see them as two very different entities. And hell, Alduin himself describes them as different entities. He calls himself the firstborn of Akatosh. He's just the first dragon. He was worshipped as a god by some Nords, but mostly he was feared, because dragon worship kind of turned into... well, dragon worship is kind of a thing of the past. It's interesting, the book that mentions, like, Firstborn of Akatosh. Yes, Akatosh made the dragons before he made the other stuff. Akatosh is mad. It's more like the dragons kinda didn't... they were a bad first draft. They ruled over humans and kinda went too far with it. Ruled over the sapients. Not that Akatosh even made all of those. Yeah. Were you? Lost? I'm not lost, I'm a scout. Are you lost?
From
No.
where do you hail, friend?
Take 3 fucking guesses where the lizard guy is from. A big thing about Elder Scrolls lore is, at the end of the day, you're kind of not supposed to fully know a lot of it. You can come up with your own theories to fill in the blanks, but the blanks are still there.
If he was a bag, he'd need kicking.
Hello? Yeah, I found a little more. Found another page. Seems to fit the same narrative as the other. The way he writes, though. Valorous combat slaying Daedra. Say the Sujama is speaking loudly in here. The handwriting is too even for that. And the mistrust towards Lenwyn. Thing is about the mysterious pilgrim? It's like something was clouding his mind. Illusion magic? Anyway, good job, Master. Sure, this will all make sense in the end. Meanwhile, here's an amulet I pulled off some dead cultist ages ago. It's a weird one. Seems to change color based on how you wear it. Maybe you'll find it useful. Ready for more orders? Let me know. Amulet of Gray Tides. Amulet has 2 different colored sides. Which side would you like to display outwards? White. Comes bright white. And that does what exactly?
Welcome. Please speak.
Amulet of White Tides. Cast on you, shock damage, restore health on target. Shock yourself, damage the other guy. You can switch it. Give you credit. Black Tides. Cast on use, absorb health 10 to 30. Alright. Alright, what else you got? Last note reveals popular location. Based on the last note, the only Dwemer ruin I can think of that meets the description is Mzungleft. Nasty place that. Northwest of Necrom. Careful, I wouldn't want you to end up like Constantius. Find his remains or any other clues, bring them back to me. Take everything you'll come across. Weapons or journal pages or the remains themselves. Okay. You can't even give me fucking directions to it, just guess. I'm just supposed to know where Necrom is. I can guess that it's even further east, but you're still asking me to guess, game. This is something that pissed me off in regular Morrowind. It just assumes you already know where all cities are when trying to give you directions to stuff. Which is not good, because a lot of the time, the game actually won't tell you at all where a city is. But you're just supposed to know. Maybe there's a signpost for Necrom? I can try. I don't think there is. Bull, Dondrel, Almalexia, almost there. Yeah, nothing. Guessing time, I suppose. Haha.
Did I leave that lamp on the desk?
Old Evanhart, Alexia, Almasir, Vul, Darvonis. None of those where I'm trying to go, but, you know. Still not very helpful. I don't know how this mod managed to make the signposts less helpful by putting them in the wrong places from where the actual turns are. I don't know how they managed to do that. I get it's an ambitious mod, and people who play Morrowind are so used to already knowing where everything is, they probably didn't even think of it. It makes the first playthrough very unpleasant. Alexia... I'll try following this road, I guess. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. I have to guess that it's east. But I am still doing guesswork here. Yeah, I'm going completely blind at this point. It's Necrom. This is Necrom. All the way over there. You can't just say Necrom and then not give me anything to go on and just say, oh, whatever. Why do I bother? Maybe I can divine intervention out. Yeah, it brought me back here. There are Mages Guild transport to Necrom.
Well met, Outlander.
That would simplify my life. No, as a matter of fact, there isn't.
You seem like very good company.
Let me see here. How do I get there?
Welcome, friend.
Maybe they're part of the. Looks like they're part of the Silt Strider network. Try to do that. It's a really confusing and weirdly set up Mages Guild, like they were shoved into a corner. Silt Strider at Vol. Maybe I can get where I gotta go from there. Pretty sure the Silt Strider was in Vol. And I thought it was a very silly location for one. At least logistically. Owie. Come on. Sometimes you can't quite get up the stairs. But... Who knows? Right.
Where would you like to go?
There. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, friggin'... Land... Beyond... Water and... Okay, so the Silt Strider networks just aren't fucking connected to each other, apparently. Like, the wiki calls it two Silt Strider networks, the east and the west one, but the east one is actually two ones that aren't connected to each other. Fucking somehow. Alright, I could have...
Yes, what is it?
Akamora, apparently.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Why are the Mages Guild so cramped?
What's he doing here?
Alright, there's supposed to be a Silt Strider here that can take me where I need to go. Sure love to know where the hell it is, but I'll just have to guess. One. Alternatively, I could walk if you're that intent on making me, game. If you really don't want me to have travel.
Talk is cheap.
I guess I could ask for directions. Da-da-da. Yeah-da-da, Underground Bazaar. Alright, Tong. Mages Guild, Fighters Guild. I don't understand why you're all such jackasses about it. My head office, Paris Manor, Laughing Goblin, Underground Bazaar, Guild of Mages, Senum Manor, Recton Guild Hall. I know there's a Silt Strider in town somewhere. Where the fuck is it? Remember the part of Morrowind that always pissed me off? Is that so often you'll need to find shit, and there's just gonna be no one who wants to tell you. There won't be an option to tell you. Just fucking guess. The thing about Morrowind that's always pissed me off is I know expiration and shit, but just fucking tell me if I need to ask. My jump button is abruptly stopped working while I was trying to jump a gap. That's always when it does it, too. The fuck on. There we go. Need a Silt Strider's out here or something? And if it's not, I guess I'll walk. That a Silt Strider station? No, that's just a camp. Or something. I don't want to go to the egg mines, would you believe? I'm just trying to leave for a Silt Strider. Take me to Necrom, please. There's a mod, so there's not even people who know. Like, the wiki is horrible and incomplete, and I don't fucking know. Hey, oh, there's a Silt Strider you can take here. Where is it? There's a Silt Strider. Where's the Silt Strider? It's in the town. Where in the town? I don't like having to scream and shout to be told where something basic is, because no one will tell you in the game or even online. A Silt Strider should not be difficult to locate. Over here as far away from visibility as possible from anywhere within the city. You, Necrom, die in a fire. I know you're resistant to fire, that should just make it take longer. Nazung left northwest of Necrom. I hope that's good enough. Considering northwest of Necrom is fucking water! I think the makers of this mod are actually worse with directions than the makers of original Morrowind somehow.
Can ghosts or justice change with time?
I'm not gonna ask, I don't want to know. Another ghost. They're just around this place for some reason. Okay. It sure is Necrom. No goddamned idea where I'm going. Mizung left. No, I don't mean Mizzou left. Oh, goody. It's one of the few fucking places that they don't even have the map set up for on the wiki. Thank you immensely. I know it's fan content, but when no one in the game tells you where the fuck something is, what am I supposed to do? It's not fun. Northwest is not a good descriptor on this. Northwest could be so much space. You know that it's northwest of the place, but you don't know, but you couldn't have told me where the place was, or like, how to get from there to Bazunglift. Just no directions at all. I should go back to town and see if anyone there knows. Why do I get the distinct impression if I try to talk to anyone, I'm gonna get shanked? Something about that place gives me the vibe that talking is illegal. I don't know why. Well, about your business, but I'm watching you. Okay. Alright, so I'm not allowed to ask you. Yeah, do remember I'm the fucking Hortator. Treat me with a little more fucking respect, maybe. Anyone? Any of the ancestors strands of the temple complex to southern edge of the city. Yeah, nothing about outside the city, because no one in a city knows anything about anything outside of it. Because why would they? Why would this game cut me any slack at all? You made a very impressive and wide mod. You sure didn't give me the ability to fucking play it. Sure didn't tell me how to get to anywhere you asked me to go. Just fucking guess. I can't even look it up. I'm sorry.
Not now, Argoni.
I unpaused at a weird time, sorry. But if for your mod, if I have to look up online how to get somewhere that you're telling me to go for a quest, because no one in the game knows where the fuck it is or will even entertain the idea of sharing that location with you, because they don't know either, I'm sorry, but you fucked up. And you're not gonna earn a lot of sympathy from me. Because if you tell me to go somewhere, and won't tell me how the fuck to get there, no matter who I ask, you can go fuck yourself. Genuinely and completely. Like, you've actually pissed me off. Northwest of Necrom. Isn't that the most descriptive information you've ever received? They're actually worse than the normal Morrowind about giving you fucking directions to anything. It's inexcusable. Maybe before you add the next map, go over the dialogue that tells you where the fuck to go and fix it. So that people can play the part of your game you already made. Because literally, I have to fucking guess to keep playing the quest. And that's not fun. This zone is fucking enormous. Thing is, the only time I think this happened in regular Morrowind I think it was literally I was supposed to go to a specific city, but no one in the city I was in knew where that city was, so I didn't have any clue. Here, it's a fucking ruin. There is nothing to indicate where that is. Northwest of Necrom. Is that a hard northwest line, or do I just guess in this area? It's not a small area, game. And it's a straight line straight from where? Because Necrom isn't small either. There's a lot of places that could be considered northwest of it. No one in the city you gave me directions for knows where it is either, because why would they? Why would I be allowed to know where you want me to go? Windmoth Legion Fort. Found a Legion Fort before I found what I'm fucking looking for. That's nice. Do you have any fucking clue? You told me what Alt Bosara is. It doesn't really help, but thank you.
I see this land suits you.
I want to play the game. I don't know what that is. Is this it? These don't look like Dwemer ruins, but they're something. Norum. It's not Dwemer Ruins. Maybe I'll try over here. Problem is, it's probably not even one that's actually marked on the map. So I just have to fucking guess. Am I near it? I don't fucking know. They've given me no indication of where the fuck I'm going, and expect me to find it. Sacred Land Sanctuary. I don't know what the fuck that means. Uh-huh. Okay. Checking this quest, I was able to find someone actually give directions. Southern end of the larger island closer to the mainland. Larger island. This one, I guess, I'm currently looking at. Or facing the direction of, I suppose. Please go away. If I look from this angle, I think I see a Dwemer Tower up there. Maybe. Who can say? They sure didn't give me directions to the place. I feel bad for all the people who had to just fucking guess. Which is to say, everyone. Because they didn't do it right in the fucking quest. Not even on the island. Just rocks, I guess. I don't know. Maybe the description is just shit and they're not actually telling me which island I'm looking at. Said the larger one closer to the mainland. I assume it meant this one, but I'm not seeing whatever Dwemer Tower they're talking about. Next to a big rock arch. What? Is jack shit on this island that they told me to go to. They said the larger one closer to the mainland. Can't do better than larger one closer to the mainland, because that makes me think this one. You mean the teeny tiny one norther? Because I wouldn't call that larger! You mean somewhere else, I wouldn't call it an island! Because this, you cannot argue this is northwest. Do you mean this all the way up here? That, I wouldn't call that northwest either. I'd call that absurdly north. I wouldn't even describe that thing in terms of where it is relative to Necrom, because why the fuck would you? Do they mean this tiny island? That I would consider that almost part of Necrom, and west of it, not northwest. What part of any of these directions are accurate? And if it's not on the island, you're just telling me to go to it. Be more fucking... One extra word would go a long fucking way. I think I'm starting to hate this mod. And I really don't want to do that for all the effort put into it. But if you can't tell me where the fuck to go to get into the part of the game that I'm trying to play, then I'm sorry, but I hate you. I just hate you. And it's not a joke or anything. I think you've just made garbage. Shine it all you want. If you won't tell me how it works, it's not gonna work. There. It's here. Southern edge of the island. This isn't an island. This is a peninsula. It's still connected to the mainland, fuckers. Had to go to an outside guide to even get this far. Because the actual game doesn't tell you shit. Northwest is not a good enough descriptor of this location. You can't just say the general direction and call it good enough. Because it's like 30 degrees of direction that can be considered northwest. And frankly, I don't consider this spot northwest of this spot. I consider it west. But yay, I'm finally in. I can play your shit game. I don't even want to keep playing at this point if this shit's gonna keep happening. Three hammers. Sure, why not? A lot of corpses in here. Gather the skeletal remains. Out. Written in dried blood. Betrayed by L, but I got L. Skeleton crumbles into dust. Noted. Wow, this huge, sprawling dungeon sure was worthy of not telling me where the fuck it was. Like I thought, it's not even like a marked location on the map. There was nothing I could have done to make that search easier, other than looking it up online sooner. Here it is. Our explorations went even smoother than we had supposed. Finds were plentiful and the resistance minor. Easily able to dispatch swarm machines we found. Still, something about this place gives me the creeps. Be sure to get Horace to keep watch tonight. Tomorrow we move out. That doesn't seem to have worked for you. Like, are they playtesting this at all? With blind playtesters, I should say? Because a blind playtester could easily have told you, hey, where am I supposed to go for this quest? Not the person who made the quest, who already knows where they put it. It needs to be someone who, is playing it blindly, doesn't already know the location, and has to go by the hints in-game to figure out where the fuck it is. I think someone like that might have noticed this problem. I understand it's a mod. Not really an excuse for not giving me a fucking answer to a question that you posed. I had to fucking guess. And if the answer to a puzzle is fucking guess, it's not a puzzle anymore. It's just... it's nothing. It's annoying. It's, I can't keep playing your game because you didn't make it playable. I think the Silt Strider's over here. Yeah, there it is. Right back to Akamora. Then maybe I can find the Mages Guild here. Which again, finding this Silt Strider was a pain in the dick. Because it's... literally, you have to be in this area to even see it. And this area is so far out of the way of the rest of the city. Anywhere else in the city, you can't see it, and no one mentions it. Despite it being a major thing. You know, how you get in and out. Mages Guild is across here. And that's just gonna jump it. Don't care.
Oh, friend, how about a potion today?
No. Send me back to old Ebonheart, please.
I see we share the same company. What can I do for you?
Mean that this layout for the Mages Guild is so shit. All of them are shit the first time you learn them, at least. I'll cut it that much slack. These are the remains of the great Constantius. The bones seem absolutely ancient. Axe certainly matches the description I've heard. And to believe this is Constantius if you can tell me how he died. Speak to me about orders again if you found other remains leading to the cause of his demise. Yeah. Note appears to be Constantius' last message. Indicates some L is his killer. Anything else from the scene that might indicate who L is?
A sincere welcome to you.
So that's it for Tamriel Rebuilt. Possibly forever, if this is what the mod is. If this is how the game chooses to conduct itself, I might not fucking come back. Gather the remains, found an ancient axe, located a journal page. I touched the corpse and it turned into fucking dust. Did you want me to pick up a goddamn Tonto that had nothing unique about it? Yeah. I stopped the recording for YouTube here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this, if this is how they're gonna do this shit. Bye.